Remember when Beyonce and her father, Mathew Knowles, seemed inseparable? There was actually a point in time when he managed her career from the very beginning, and their bond seemed pretty unbreakable. Beyonce even wrote a song where she expressed that she desired for her husband and her unborn child to be like her father.
I want my husband to be like my daddy.
Words that almost feel prophetic given how life unfolded. It turns out Jay-Z and Mathew have more in common than just their connection to Beyonce. Both men have faced allegations of infidelity, questionable business practices, a preference for much younger women, and not openly acknowledging children they conceived by other women. But despite their seemingly close relationship, Beyonce made the surprising decision to fire her father as her manager in 2011.
One of the hardest things I've ever done. Definitely, someone you love, someone that's given you life, someone that's done such a fantastic job. It's hard, but it's a part of life and it's a part of growth. And I had to just tell myself at some point you have to be the adult that your father has raised you to be and prepared you to be.
During Mathew Knowles' tenure as Beyonce's manager, both as a solo artist and as a member of Destiny's Child, the achievements were staggering. Destiny's Child became one of the best-selling female groups of all time, selling over 100 million records and winning nearly 200 awards, including Grammys.
And the Grammy nominee for Best R&B Performance by a duo or group with vocal goes to...
Gotta do the brr.
Say my name, Destiny's Child.
World Music Awards, American Music Awards, and many more. They even made Billboard's Top 10 Artists of the Decade list for 2000 to 2009. As a solo artist under her father's management, Beyonce won 16 Grammy Awards and released 3 multi-platinum albums, Dangerously in Love, B-Day, and I Am Sasha Fierce. She also achieved 12 top 10 hits on Billboard's Hot 100 chart, including 5 number ones. Additionally, she made her mark on the big screen with roles in Dreamgirls and Obsessed, while her ventures in fashion and endorsements further cemented her status as a global icon. But even with all that success, Beyonce fired her father in 2011, leaving many to wonder what exactly could have happened.
We both knew it was time, maybe, a few years before, but it's I love my father so much, and he has taught me so many things. So it was something that was hard. Really seeing our dynamics, healing our relationship as father and daughter.
After many years of speculation, we're here to reveal the cold hard truths that drove the wedge between them professionally and personally. But before we dive in, make sure you like and share this video with everyone that you know. Then subscribe to the channel so that you can become an official Chatty Patty lover, and I promise, you're gonna love it here. And last but not least, turn on your notification bell so that you know when we drop our next video or go live. The split followed Mathew's divorce from Tina Knowles in 2009, which was rooted in years of infidelity and the birth of children outside of their marriage. One of the most notable affairs was with actress Alexandra Wright, which resulted in the birth of their son Nixon in 2010. That same year, Mathew welcomed a daughter named Coy with Sequoia Branscombe. Both affairs led to paternity lawsuits and child support payments, with Knowles being ordered to pay $12,000 per month. However, after Beyonce fired him, he requested a reduction in child support due to his drastically reduced income. Mathew's infidelity and additional children created a complex family dynamic and subject the family to intense public scrutiny. The media attention surrounding Mathew's indiscretion also brought attention to the significant age gap between him and his mistresses, 20 and 32 years, respectively. With so much negative attention surrounding Mathew, it's said to have possibly contributed to Beyonce's lowest-selling solo album, 4, which was released mid-2011. But that wasn't actually the only reason why Beyonce had to let Daddy Knowles go. Rumors also ignited that he was engaging in financial misconduct, allegedly stealing money from his own daughter. An audit conducted by Beyonce's legal team revealed discrepancies in her finances, indicating that Mathew had misappropriated funds from her earnings, particularly from her tours. Despite these findings, Mathew has consistently denied any wrongdoing, attributing the allegations to a smear campaign by Live Nation Entertainment, which he claims wanted to take over the management of Beyonce's tours. But sadly, that wasn't the first time Mathew faced such allegations. When he managed Destiny's Child, he was sued by former members Latoya Luckett and Latavia Roberson, accusing him of misappropriating group funds. Although that lawsuit was a part of a broader legal battle following their departure from the group, they cited that financial mismanagement was also a contributing factor to their decision to leave Destiny's Child. So is it possible that Mathew's behavior began to trigger memories for Beyonce, reminding her of some of those same behaviors that he allegedly displayed when he was addicted to drugs? Some can argue that many of the actions taken by Mathew parallel some of the incidents that were described in David Lee Brewer's book, Beyonce Raising Genius. Brewer, who is Beyonce's former vocal coach, wrote in his tell-all book that he witnessed Mathew using drugs during the 1990s. He claims that Mathew's addiction escalated over time, affecting his parenting and contributed to a toxic environment for Beyonce and her sister Solange. His addiction put a strain on the relationship between him and Tina, because at one point it's said that he started to steal money out of her beauty salon. Other sources were able to corroborate those allegations, suggesting that Mathew's drug use was well known among those closest to the family, acknowledging that it impacted important meetings related to Beyonce's early career. In her statement after the split, Beyonce emphasized that while her professional relationship had ended, their personal relationship remained strong. She stated, "He is my father for life, and I love my dad dearly." Also, in her 2013 documentary Beyonce, Life is But a Dream, she stated her decision for moving away from her father's management was due to her separating her business and family, and she wanted her family to be more of her support system.
I felt like I had to move on and not work with my dad.
I think one of the biggest reasons I decided it was time for me to manage myself was because at some point you need your support system and you need your family.
The decision marked a significant turning point in her career, allowing her to explore her artistic vision independently. But interestingly enough, even after parting with her father professionally, Beyonce maintained her professional relationship with her mother, Tina Knowles. Tina, who started as Destiny's Child fashion designer and continued for her clothing line House of Darian. She also maintained her position as Beyonce's creative stylist consultant and hairstylist for tours. And in fact, their professional relationship has continued to evolve, with Tina holding a key role at Beyonce's entertainment company, Parkwood Entertainment. Tina serves on the board of directors and is the chairwoman overseeing creative aspects and supporting Beyonce's artistic vision. The duo has since further expanded their business relationship by co-developing their hair care line, Sacred. After ending her professional relationship with her father, it seems to have affected their personal relationship as well. When Mathew remarried Gina Avery in Houston, Texas on June 30th, 2013, neither Beyonce nor Solange attended, and Mathew said it was because they both had prior commitments. However, 2 years later, when Tina remarried actor Richard Lawson in Newport Beach, California, Beyonce and Solange were both in attendance. Despite their absence from his wedding, Mathew claims to have a close relationship with both his daughters and grandchildren, although they are rarely seen in public together.
Now that you guys have separated as business partners, has that actually worked for your personal relationship to get better?
Oh, yeah, yes, it has. Yes, it has.
While it's possible that Beyonce and Mathew have mended their relationship, we don't see Mathew out with the family as much as Tina. And although he does not talk about their relationship publicly, he does take the time to publicly announce his love and admiration for Beyonce and Solange, as well as his grandchildren via social media. Now it's time to chat. Hop in the comments and let me know if you think Beyonce and her father are able to mend their relationship after he was fired. Do you think Mathew's alleged behaviors from the past mentioned by David Brewer resurfaced, which led to him getting fired by Beyonce? Or do you think Mathew's messy extramarital affairs and resulting children brought too much negative attention to Beyonce who's chosen not to have a relationship with her half-siblings. Let me know all your thoughts, and as always, I'm going to be parked in those comments to see what you have to say. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.